In today's video, I'm going to give you my personal thoughts on Jeff Brown's near future report, having been a genuine member and customer of the service since I think it's early 2022. So what I'm going to do is, first off, I'm going to explain what the service is and sort of how it can help you. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to explain how Jeff's philosophy of how he's built out his AI stock portfolio for the service for customers like me to potentially invest in if we want to. I'm going to explain how that portfolio is performing. I'm going to let you know what you get for the service. And I'm going to explain at the end how it's helped me become a better investor, especially in AI, tech and crypto. If at any point in the video you want to join Jeff Brown's near future report, there's going to be a link in the comment and description below. You can join for 64% off. And if you do join, you get all of Jeff Brown's special reports, which are brilliant, which is one of the foundations of his service. You get the whole library absolutely free just for trying out his service risk-free for 30 days. And you can join for $179, which locks your membership in for 1 year. But if at any point during the video you want to join, link in the comment description below. Okay, so let's get on with it. So like I said, I've been a member of Jeff's service since early 2022. Back in those days, AI was just before the AI boom. So it's very much talking about, different tech stocks and crypto. But along the way, Jeff's service actually closed for about a year and it reopened again last year. And since Jeff has come back effectively last autumn, he's all in on AI. And the near future report is going from strength to strength. And it's when Jeff, sort of really started talking about AI and bringing AI stocks in, it really excited me, because whilst I'd known about AI sort of before, through ChatGPT, I'd not really sort of thought about investing in it. But, reading Jeff's special reports about the industry, particular stocks, and his philosophy about how he's built it, it really interested me. Now, I want to talk about, this is very, very important. Jeff's service isn't a get-rich-quick scheme. It's not designed to make you a millionaire or a billionaire. So no one's claiming that. I'm not claiming that. Jeff doesn't claim that. No one can claim that. But what Jeff does promise is all of the AI picks. He sends out the quantum computing stocks he gives out, because Jeff has just started going into the quantum computing arena, because that's going to be a real boom area. All of the stocks he picks are established, sleep well at night, mid to high cap stocks that have over the medium to long term 3-figure growth potential. So we're not talking about little moonshots that if you put say $1,000, $2,000 in, they're going to go up like 100,000%. That isn't really Jeff's service, and anything like that is highly risky. No one really knows for sure unless you're an insider. But Jeff, if you're interested in investing in AI and tech stocks, and you want to put your money in, but you want to limit your risk, Jeff's service and picks are for you, because they're not high risk sort of stocks. All of the stocks Jeff gives out are basically building the foundations of the AI boom we're seeing now. So very unlikely to go bust or anything like that. In fact, the only way is up, and you'll see why when I explain how the portfolio is exploding. So that brings me on, how has Jeff built out his AI portfolio? So Jeff is a genius at seeing tech trends, and basically all of the picks Jeff has recommended is all about focusing on the different areas of the AI boom so you capitalize on the infrastructure. So basically everything Jeff has recommended is all about AI infrastructure. So we're talking AI data centers, AI chips, AI memory. We're talking, energy, because one of the big booms for AI is going to be the energy, because at the end of the day, a huge AI data center takes the same amount of power as a city like Denver, and there's going to be potentially dozens of these in the next couple of years. So where's the power going to come from? That's why it's going to be an energy boom. So he's talking about that. He's talking about specialized things like cooling, cabling, servers, racks, everything, all of the bits and pieces that come together to make AI a reality. Jeff is recommending, and that's why his portfolio is performing so well, because he's not sort of going for the next software unicorn like the next ChatGPT or the next Palantir. Obviously, if he saw something like that, he might recommend it. It's more about focusing on the companies, helping the huge companies build out all of these AI data centers, with basically what I've described, all of the infrastructure pieces. So that brings me on to how is Jeff's portfolio performing. In one word, it is performing really, really well. I do believe overall, since Jeff started recommending his AI picks, I can't remember how many stocks in total there are. I think there's at least 15, could be 20. Can't be 100% sure on that. But there's good, sort of 15, 20 AI picks across all of them since he recommended them. I think the portfolio is up around about 1,000 to 1,200%. So that's 10 to 12x your money. So if you invested $10,000 across Jeff's picks, you could potentially be sitting on anywhere from $100,000 to $120,000. So, Jeff's portfolio is probably really well, and it's only just getting going because, next year we're going to see the physical AI. In fact, that's something Jeff has really been pounding the table about. Jeff has recommended, sort of companies that are supporting the physical robotic AI boom, which is going to be huge. And physical AI is going to be the theme of next year. So 2026 is all going to be about physical AI. You're going to start hearing a lot about quantum computing as well. Jeff is all over these. And Jeff has got some great robotic physical AI picks. He's got some great quantum picks, quantum computing picks. And yeah, just wanted to let you know that. So Jeff's top performing stock so far, I think it's up near 185%. He's got quite a few that have gone up 100% AI stocks. And basically, even the ones that, aren't performing quite as well, you still see 20, 30, 40, 50% returns. And bear in mind the SPDR, sort of, or the, FT 500 or whatever it is, where the biggest stocks are, that ETF. I think that only returns, 10, I could be wrong about this, 10, 20, 25% a year if you're lucky. And Jeff's picks across the entire portfolio is well outperforming, the SPDR 500. So, the top, or the, the ETF that is following the top stocks is outperforming that. Sorry, I had a complete brain cramp then. Can't remember what it's called. But anyway, Jeff's stocks outperforming, the top stocks, put it that way. And yeah, Jeff he recently put out for his near future report, he put out an update where he basically talks about the portfolio, and the AI portfolio is crushing it. I think 2026 and 2027 are going to be huge years for Jeff's portfolio. I think it's going to see massive growth, and there's going to be new AI and quantum computing stocks and crypto recommendations coming into the portfolio as well. And I think really over the next couple of years, we're going to see strong three-figure growth. If not, it could be four figures. It could be more. Very, very strong growth. Because all of the picks, I've researched them myself. I mean, most of them are performing really, really well. the ones that are flagging a bit, they're going to come back in the future, no problems. Yeah, Jeff's picks are already taking off, and I think next year when AI goes to another gear with robotics, quantum computing, I think the portfolio is going to go to the moon, along with new picks being added every month. So that is basically Jeff's philosophy and just how the AI portfolio is performing. Hopefully I'm not waffling too much. I just want to give you a really good idea about the near future report and how Jeff has built the portfolio. It's going to talk a little bit about what you get. So with the near future report, you get a couple of things. Obviously you get the monthly near future report, which is a report. Basically, in that report, Jeff talks about a stock he highlights. There's a whole, usually anywhere from 35 to 45 minute reads, huge amounts of research on that stock and why it is going to be a solid pick. That is the foundation of the service, and you're going to get a new 1 or 2 new stock recommendations every month. That is the cornerstone of the service. You also get buy and sell alerts for any new stocks that Jeff's buying or recommending to buy, and any stocks he is telling members to sell off. The next thing you get his whole library of special reports, and these special reports are absolute. They're on fire. They're brilliant. In each special report, Jeff talks about, again, a stock or a handful of stocks, all about a theme about AI, quantum computing, or crypto. I don't know how many reports are. There's loads of them, but they're absolutely brilliant. I love the reports. And the brilliant thing about them is if you join the Near Future Report, you get this whole library of special reports absolutely free for just trying out the Near Future Report risk-free for 30 days. So the special reports is one of my favourite parts of the Near Future Report, if not the favourite, because the special reports just give you so much research and great stock advice every month. And you usually get 1 or 2 special reports added every month. You've got the portfolio page, which lists all of the stocks in Jeff's portfolio, so you can have a look through there. And basically it lists the stocks, how they're performing in terms of percentage growth or if they've gone down. You've got stop losses, so the maximum you need to pay. Jeff recommends you pay for the stock. Really good snapshot of how the portfolio is performing and the max stop, max price you should be paying for share if you want to invest in them. And the last thing is Jeff's got a whole section of how to invest like a smart investor. Now, I'm going to finish by giving you my personal thoughts of how it's helped me. Like I said, it's really helped me become a smarter investor, especially with AI, certainly with quantum computing, which has really opened my eye, and also crypto. Jeff has given some decent crypto picks as well. And whilst I haven't invested in the entire portfolio, at the end of the day, you pick and choose which ones resonate with you. I've invested in a couple of them. They've done reasonably well this year, but I'm in it for the medium to long term. I'm not looking for a get rich quick. Really, I think I'm going to see the best out of the ones I've invested in. We're probably within 2025, the next 5 years. Between now and 2030, I think my picks are going to do really well. So I've got a medium term plan here. Obviously, if they happen to explode in the next couple of years and Jeff issues a sell alert, then I'll sell them. But I think looking where AI is going and the world, I think between now and 2030 is my goal. Portfolio, the ones I've invested in, pretty good. They're doing pretty well, but I think the real growth is going to be coming next year with physical AI, quantum computing, and all of the new sort of energy companies that are coming as well, because that's going to be a huge boom, especially in America. So I'm in it for the medium to long term. Very happy with my picks, and I'm very excited to invest in more of Jeff picks moving forward in 2026 and beyond. So that is my review of Jeff Brown's Near Future Report. In fact, if you've got this far, I'm going to give you one of Jeff's picks that's been crushing it this year. It's called MP Materials. It's a specialized company that creates a special special metal that's turned into the world's most powerful magnets that are supplying, Tesla, a lot of military companies, and it's going to be heavy on AI robotics next year, MP Materials. I think it's up 150, 180% this year. It's absolutely crushing it. So one to go and research. Just a little gift for you for just watching this far. Last thing I'll say, I'm going to rate the service 5 out of 5. Can't fault the service. I love it. If you're if you're an investor, you're interested in AI, but you're not sure which direction to go, you don't want to risk your, risk your money on risky stocks. You want sort of comfortable sleep well at night, medium to potentially high growth stocks for, really at the foundation of the AI boom, then the near future report is absolutely for you, and I highly recommend you try it, especially going into 2026. If you want to join for 64% off. You get all of Jeff's reports completely free for trying out the service, and you can join for $179, which locks your membership in for 1 whole year. Plus, you get a 30-day money-back guarantee. So read his reports, check out the service for a month. If you don't like it, just call customer service or email them, and they'll give you a full refund within that first 30-day period. So you've got nothing to lose and everything to gain. And I fully endorse Jeff's service because it's brilliant. So if you want to join, link in the comment description below. Anyway, that's what I've got for you. I hope you found this review useful and informative. Any questions, comment below, and I'll speak to you soon.